You already know what it is. The one, the only L Selector back at it again. Today we're going to talk about the fight that just happened between Anthony Joshua and Robert Helenius. First and foremost, congratulations to Anthony Joshua for getting that seventh round TKO victory. I love the knockout. The knockout was really, really good. Salute to Joshua for that. That was a good knockout. Salute to him. Robert Helenius, salute to you, bro. I know you literally, like, he came on, like, I don't know how many days notice, because this dude over here, Dillian White, failed another drug test. You know, this guy's a junkie. He should be kicked out of the sport of boxing, but that's a whole nother conversation right there. But Anthony Joshua ended up having to get a replacement fight with Robert Helenius, and Joshua did what he had to do. He got him out of here. Seventh round. We're gonna break down this fight very quickly for you guys, because it was a good fight. Overall, it was a good fight. Like, okay, I get it. People are upset. They're like, oh, should have got him out here and won. Wilder did that. But you got to understand, dude, this guy's a replacement fighter. He just came in to the fight. Like, he wasn't even training for this guy. He was watching film on Dillian White. Dillian White ends up failing another drug test for like the third or fourth time. You're constantly failing drug tests, constantly. I don't even know how. I'm disappointed, honestly, with that guy over there. But, okay, so, yo, good fight overall. Let's break this down. Okay, first round comes in there. It's a feeler round for Anthony Joshua and Robert Helenius. Joshua's not really throwing that much. I don't know. You could throw it however you want. Some people say, oh, Robert won that. Some people could say Anthony Joshua won that, whatever. The first round comes, boom. Second round comes. Now they start, feeling each other out. They start touching each other up, touching each other. Okay. You can sit down here and say, some might say, Joshua got that one. The second round, Joshua got that round. You know what I mean? Joshua's trying to, you can tell Joshua's a slow starter, man. And the thing about Joshua, too, you can tell Joshua's hella nervous in that fight, bro. Like, you can tell he does not want to get knocked out. So he's fighting super, super cautious. Like, he's extremely, like, he's, like, very weird. Like, bro, he's on eggshells. You can see it in his eyes. When he goes back to the corner, he's taking deep breaths. You can see it in his eyes. He's all beat. He's just looking all straight. He's like, because he doesn't want to get knocked out. He's already been through that, right? He got dropped with Andrew Ruiz. And then he got dropped. He's been dropped before, right? With a Klitschko, and then he's been dropped in the past, right? He's lost too, so he's very cautious. It's funny too to look at this guy. You look at this guy like, bro, you can tell this guy's a boxer, but you can tell he's doing this, but he's doing this and he's learning on the fly, because you could tell, like I said before, this guy's a rush fighter. He's been fast tracked, and you could see all the flaws there. There's tons of flaws, but I'm not even gonna break that down. Like, He's not the most technically skilled or technically sound boxer, but at the same time, though, you could tell he's going out there and he's doing his thing. Like, he's out there, he's getting to it. He's picking up things as he's going. You know what I mean? I think you're going to start to see over the years he's going to become more of a better boxer as long as they prepare him and they have, Derek James in his corner, because now he's actually learning how to fight. Like, you know what I mean? Not like none of the other stuff, but he's actually learning how to fight, and he's learning different techniques with Derek James, who's a former boxer himself. So that Robert Helenius came in there. Robert was tagging him up because Joshua was all bloody. This man busted Joshua up. I'm like, Joshua, you're busted. He busted his nose. But it is what it is. It's heavyweight boxing. Robert Helenius, let's be real, like, he has 30 plus wins. He doesn't even have he has less than like 6 losses. So you already know what it is. This guy's fighting at a world-class fight. He's fighting a world-class boxer at the end of the day. And he wasn't studying. I'm sure he didn't watch too much film on him because he didn't really have enough time, right? He can only watch as much as he could potentially get. But to study, like, he's not studying him. He's not a guy on his radar, right? But now he came on his radar because Dillian White failed the drug test. So that third round comes. That fourth round, Joshua and him are going at it. Now you could hear the chatter. The commentators like, yeah, man, you got to get him out of here, man. The pressure's on him. They're booing him. He's starting to get booed in the fight. And this dude is out here just like, all right, let me wing this out. Let me figure this out. Let me try to get this guy out of here. Which, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like I said, he's not Wilder, right? He's not from that elk. You know what I mean? That cloth, he's not cut from that. So at the end of the day, he got to figure out how to do this. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to take some time for him to do that. And I saw it. I was like, yo, it's going to take him a bit. He's not going to get him out of here. He'll get him out of here, but it's going to take him some time. So he kept going. You know what I mean? The fans were booing him. Joshua's getting touched up. He's touching him up. He's touching Joshua up. Joshua's touching him up. So Robert and Joshua are touching each other up. And they continue to go. So you're starting to see that throughout the fight. So I'm like, okay, cool. The fight is going on. The fight's going on. They're touching each other. They're touching each other. And then like fifth round comes, Joshua, fans are getting up. They're getting, the commentator, the fans, they're getting a little anxious. They're like, bro, I didn't pay this much money for this. This is heavyweight boxing. You got to get him out of here, bro. I need to get my money's worth. The people on Twitter and the internet and chattering and the boxing world, they're all chattering. Of course, anything Joshua does, Joshua's watched with a microscope now because, you know what I mean? He's taking some L's, right? So now the guys are looking at him, peeping him. So, and guys are, it's questionable. Guys are questioning him. So he's going to keep, he's going through those rounds, and Robert's actually touching him up. Joshua's throwing some big haymakers in that fourth round, fifth round. He's throwing some haymakers, but he's touching them, but like still Robert Helenius a little bit, he's figuring them out too. Joshua, you got to give him credit for that because, like, he's being cautious. He can't get knocked out. He has to be conscious of the fact that you fans need to understand that too. And he can get knocked out. Like, it's not like he's fighting some dude it's not a bar brawl where, he's going to just get him out of here. And he's the boxer, and this guy's a guy who's at the bar, the pub you go to. You feel me? It's not even like that. So he has to be conscious. So he's fighting. It's professional prize fighting, the highest level. So he has to be cautious of that. So fifth round comes, sixth round comes. Joshua's still a little iffy. And then, boom, seventh round comes, and he third thing, and then he gives him that good haymaker. There was one where he gave him a two-piece early rounds. It was a good two-piece. You know what I mean? Joshua there was times where Joshua could have gotten him out of earlier. So a lot of people feel like potentially, Robert Helenius gave him so much opportunities to get him out early in the fight. That fight probably, if Joshua's Joshua, right? But if this was like some other box, he might have got him out of here in the fourth or third round. But, maybe like a Usyk or a Tyson Fury would have probably got him out of here. Maybe Tyson would have maybe carried him too. Tyson Fury's that kind of guy. He likes to carry guys and do all types of stupid stuff, right? Like that, you know what I mean? But that's Tyson Fury for you, right? He is what he is. He's gonna do what he wants to do, right? At the end of the day, but he's gonna get him out of here. So Wilder got him out of here first round. So we already know what Wilder's gonna do. Wilder. So basically, then it comes into that. That round over there where we get into the seventh where he knocks him out. Like he catches him flush in the jaw, hits him right here. Dude goes to sleep. Night. And that's it. Joshua gives the guys the DX, you know what I mean? The suck it, you know what I mean? The Triple H, Shawn Michaels, WWE, WWF days. Shout out to AJ for that, yo. Like, you guys are booing me? All right, suck it. Straight up. But, he got him out of here. He got the job done. He took care of business, as he should. And he knocked him out. He held up the crowd. He jumped into the crowd. People were like, oh, he's going to run out of the arena because, he did that with Usyk. His parents tell him, go back in the ring. He goes out. He hails up everybody, drinks his beer. You know what I mean? He's enjoying himself with his people and his guys or whatever. Probably going to go hang out after this and go kick it. And that's it. You know what I mean? So he wins the fight. Robert Helenius, kudos to him. He gave it a very, he made it uncomfortable for him. There was times where AJ looked kind of vulnerable there. You know what I mean? You saw a lot of flaws in AJ, and AJ kind of looked kind of like the Tin Man almost in certain instances where I was like, he looks kind of very robotic. You know what I mean? Like kind of, you see the muscles popping, but it's kind of like, he's not bulldozing right through him like the people want him to do. Like just all, gluts and glory, just give it all out there. He's being strategic. He's being calculated. He doesn't want to get knocked out, even though he got his nose busted. He doesn't want to get hurt, right? He doesn't want to get dropped. So now he's thinking about that. He's always thinking about that now. He's like, after Andy Ruiz, especially after Andy Ruiz, he's forever thinking about that now. But as as the fight continues to go on, he starts to feel more confident, more, he starts to the confidence is there. He becomes more assertive and he starts to execute. He starts to engage, and as most boxers do, right? But people want to see that killer instinct, but it's okay though. I think it was a good fight overall. 7th round TKO, good for him. That's what he needs. Move on. You know what I mean? Maybe people are saying Wilder. Eddie Hearn's trying to push Wilder down his throat. I think maybe you guys got to chill out. Maybe next year. AJ said the smartest thing. I want to fight 2 times. I want to fight one more time this year and then maybe one more time later in the year. And then prepare for the Wilder, prepare for the Fury, you know what I mean? Because and then maybe if he has to fight Usyk again, and those are the kind of fights that he wants to, you want to kind of get him ready for. So Personally, kudos to him. Salute to Robert Helenius. He came in there last minute. He did a good job out there. He did. He didn't. He was. There was times where he looked like he could have got AJ. You know what I mean? But at the same time, salute to him. Great fight overall. Signing out. Hit the subscribe button. Share this with your friends. Please, please hit the like buttons. And also, you can chat with me in the comment section. I'm signing out. Peace.